Welcome back to Crime Insider. Every house has secrets. Some are hidden behind locked doors. Others are buried beneath old memories. But tonight's story is about a room that had been locked for over 20 years and the impossible mystery that waited inside. This is the Locked Room Mystery. In the quiet mountain town of Blackwood, Oregon, stood an abandoned Victorian mansion known as the Holloway House. For more than 2 decades, no one had lived there. Locals claimed strange lights appeared in the upstairs windows at night. Some believed it was haunted. Others thought someone was secretly living inside. Most people simply stayed away. Then one autumn morning, a real estate company purchased the property to renovate it. Workers entered the mansion expecting dust, broken furniture, and years of neglect. Instead, they found something impossible. On the second floor was a bedroom sealed from the inside. The door had 3 rusted locks. The windows were nailed shut. There was no other entrance. After forcing the door open, the workers stepped inside. The room looked untouched. The bed was perfectly made. A cup of coffee sat on the desk. There was a calendar hanging on the wall. The date was circled, October 14th, 2003. Everything looked exactly as if someone had walked away only minutes earlier. But no one had entered that room in over 20 years. Police were called immediately. Detective Mason Brooks led the investigation. At first, detectives believed it was some kind of elaborate prank. Then they noticed something disturbing. The coffee cup still contained liquid. Impossible. Laboratory testing later confirmed the liquid wasn't 20 years old. It had been poured less than 48 hours earlier. Someone had been inside the locked room. But how? There were no footprints, no fingerprints, no hidden tunnels, no broken windows, nothing. The mystery quickly became national news. Then investigators discovered a photograph inside a desk drawer. It showed a family standing in front of the mansion. On the back, someone had written, "If you're seeing this, I'm already gone." The family had disappeared without a trace in 2003. None of them had ever been found. Detective Brooks decided to reopen the cold case. He interviewed former neighbors. Most remembered hearing arguments during the family's final week. One elderly woman remembered seeing a black pickup truck parked outside the house just before the family vanished. Another neighbor claimed he heard footsteps inside the mansion several nights after the disappearance. Police had ignored both statements back then. Now they looked important. While examining the attic, investigators discovered an old electrical panel. Behind it was a narrow hidden passage running through the walls. It connected several rooms, including the locked bedroom. The hidden passage explained how someone could enter without opening the door. But it raised an even bigger question. Who had been using it? Forensic teams searched the passage. Halfway through, they found fresh boot prints. Someone had been there recently. The trail ended behind the locked bedroom. Detectives installed hidden cameras throughout the mansion. For 4 nights, nothing happened. Then, at exactly 2:13 a.m. on the 5th night, one camera detected movement. A hooded figure quietly entered the attic. Minutes later, the same figure disappeared into the hidden passage. Police rushed inside. The passage was empty. The suspect had vanished. Only one object remained, a small key. The key opened an old wooden chest hidden beneath the basement floor. Inside were stacks of journals written by the home's original owner, Samuel Holloway. The journals revealed the truth. Samuel had secretly built the passageways to spy on guests and family members. Over the years, only one other person learned about them, his youngest son. When the Holloway family disappeared, the son escaped through the hidden passage and spent years hiding from the people responsible for his family's murder. He had quietly returned every year to keep the bedroom exactly as it had looked on the day they disappeared. The fresh coffee wasn't a ghostly mystery. It was his way of pretending his family would come home. Police searched for the mysterious man, but by the time they understood the truth, he had disappeared once again. To this day, no one knows where he went. The Holloway House still stands. The hidden passage has been sealed. The locked bedroom remains exactly as investigators left it. And every October 14th, the caretaker claims he still finds a warm cup of coffee sitting on the old wooden desk. No cameras ever capture who leaves it there. Some mysteries are solved. Others only become stranger with time. Thank you for watching Crime Insider. If you enjoyed today's mystery, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because the next mystery may be even darker than this one.